everybody. Welcome back to NCAA Football 2006 in the Iowa State Death Penalty Dynasty. Today we kick off Season 3, and we're going to do it at Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri. The Iowa State Cyclones travel to face the Missouri Tigers. It's a beautiful night here in Columbia, 72 degrees, not a lot of wind. A lot of changes in the offseason. Obviously, if you watch the other video, we're going to have a brand new starting quarterback, another true freshman. This is a one-star athlete, Brandon Young out of Centerfield, Iowa. Brandon Young was a late bloomer. He was the last ranked recruit in the state of Iowa, number 17 out of 17. And he's a one-star athlete, but had a really good 40 and had some surprisingly excellent passing numbers. Started 1 year as a football player, as a senior at Centerville, Iowa. Didn't really get on anybody's radar. Was more of a basketball player. Came to Iowa State. The promise that he would get a chance to walk on the basketball team if he did come on a scholarship to play football. And alas, he decided to come up to Ames and make the trip. So we get this season started here. We're going to kick this football off here to Missouri. Brooks makes a move, breaks a tackle, and yes, we are starting the season by giving up a kickoff return for a touchdown. Touchdown, Missouri, M-I-Z-Z-O-U. We start this season off with Missouri, and then we play Michigan. So it doesn't get any easier after this. Brandon Young has to immediately go back to work and finds his man Tremaine Diggs. Diggs had a big year last year. He's got another battery made here with Larry Black, who's going to go ahead and get this catch right here. Has 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and gets up across the 15-yard line. Down, they're going to call him the 16. So Young's going to drop back. Didn't get rid of that football there. Mr. Booker, the outside linebacker, with an 11-yard sack. So we got some strikes and gutters here. Brandon Young rolling right, going to fire to Larry Black. He's going to jump for it, and he cannot out-jump the safety. Intercepted in the end zone, and that drive looked promising, but comes to an abrupt halt. Missouri, they got a freshman quarterback themselves. LeFew is a highly rated 82 overall true freshman, and he can run and throw the football. We're going to go play action here. LeFew's going to fire over to Coley, and Coley is loose. 20-15, and gets drugged down inside the 15-yard line. Devin Essex comes over, another freshman, to make that tackle. They're down at the 12. LeFew goes speed option, fakes it, and then tosses it off to the impact back Washington. Touchdown, Missouri. 12-yard touchdown run. Missouri strikes twice in the first 2 minutes of this football game. Brandon Young trying to run away from the impact linebacker, makes a beautiful throw to Lawrence Black. Good-looking catch there, and that's another one for him. So Lawrence Black off to a hot start as well, the freshman out of West Helena, Arkansas. And there's our guy, Ben Dahl, his 222nd career reception, and that puts him at 3,400 career receiving yards. So Ben Dahl, now the number 3 receiver role. We still have Steinbaugh, so we've got some options in the receiving game. We also got some options at the quarterback run game. Nice run by Brandon Young all the way down to the 6-yard line. So we're in business here. Young surveys, throws over the middle. What just happened? That guy looked wide open. When did that defensive end drop back? I didn't see this at all. Did not read this in the slightest. You see the replay here. He's engaged, and the second the ball comes to him, he just drops his hands, and he makes the play. So that's 2 interceptions and 2 drives for Brandon Young. Bit of an inauspicious start, I would say. 2nd and 11 for the Tigers. LeFew drops back, throws over the middle, has Dawson, who breaks a tackle across midfield. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. We got a lot of stuff going in our favor in terms of moving forward, but right now it's not looking good. We're 3 minutes into this football game. It's a face mask on us. It doesn't matter. Touchdown, Missouri. It is 21-0 in the first 3 minutes of this football game. We have 2 turnovers to show for our efforts, so pretty bad start. Probably about as bad as you could get. Young going to roll right. He's looking for Black on the flag. I cannot make that catch. You see a lot of the black shirts around there, so that one would have been tough. 2nd and 10. Young looking, rolling left. He's going to go ahead and try to fire this one to Clark. Not able to get that one off. So just like that, it's 3rd and long. Young dropping, going to hang out in the pocket, going to fire to the right, and that one is brought in by Ben Dahl. The junior makes a beautiful catch on 3rd and long, and we convert. 1st and 10 to the 35 right hash. Young rolling right. He's going to fire to Ben Dahl again, and that one should have been interception number 3 of the quarter. 2nd and 10. Young rolling left, facing pressure. That guy is fast. That's another sack. That's another sack for Booker, his 2nd of the quarter, and it's 3rd and 13. Young, rolling left, looking for Steinbaugh. Brings that one in. Isaiah Steinbaugh, welcome to the show. Gets across midfield. His first catch of the new season. Good to see him back. 1st and 10 of the 46. Young, rolling right, looking for someone to get open. It's Ben Dahl who makes a beautiful sliding catch inside the 25-yard line. Young, shotgun, rolling left. He's got Diggs wide open. Finds his man, makes a nice catch. Did have to come back for it a little bit. That does hold it to a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Young hangs out in the pocket, fires to the right. Ben Dahl catches it and fumbles it. McPherson, the impact linebacker, scoops it up. Another red zone turnover. 1st and 10 for Missouri at the 8. LeFew's going to tuck it, makes a juke, takes a shot from Michael Turner. Good looking hit there. It's only a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 at the 9. LeFew, play action, fires to the right to Washington in space, has 20. 30, 35, 40, gets pushed out of bounds by Essex, but not before he gets all the way down to the 44-yard line. LeFew goes back to work. They're going to set up a screen. That one knocked away, incomplete. So Missouri, 2nd and 10, 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Handoff to Washington out of the shotgun. Across midfield, jukes a man, and gets up near the 40-yard line. That's how we end the first quarter. 21-0 Missouri. They're going to go back to Washington up the gut. Makes a nice move. John Arnold on there on the tackle. Still a gain of 8. Double tight single back. Pitch to Washington. Going to throw it back to LeFew, who catches it. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. They're going to call it short, 3rd and inches. They're going to play action. LeFew, he's going to survey. He's going to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. And Missouri's going to punt that football away. We'll take it. That was 4th and inches. I think I probably would have gone for it if I were them. We're going to fling this ball up in the air to Steinbaugh off our back foot. And that one's going to fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. Young, shotgun, rolling right, looking for Black on the flag. The black flag, you'll love to see it. Across midfield, we pick up a huge gain, and we are back in Missouri territory. Young, looking, rolling right, surveying, throwing deep to Ben Dahl. He's got his man inside the 15. The offense has not had a problem moving the football. It's turning it into points that has been the issue. They've been moving the football up and down the field. We have 263 yards on 20 plays. We just can't score. Young fires to the left. That's way behind everybody. And that's going to be 2nd and 10 at the Missouri's 13. Young fires short, has Black again. Pick up about 5. They're going to be 3rd and 5 inside the 10. Young, shotgun, rolling, going to fire to the right. That one is overthrown, incomplete. We are going to settle up. We just need to get on the scoreboard here. The kick from Trey Reed is up and sneaks inside the left upright. Up and good. 7 plays, 72 yards. Iowa State gets on the board, their first points of the season. So it's 21-3. Johnson takes the kickoff. There's nobody here. Has 40, 45, 50, 40, 30. You have to be kidding me. Second kickoff return for a touchdown of the half to start this game. This one from 96. It is 28-3 Missouri. Here in the first half, we are getting run off of this football field. We fire deep. It's another interception, our 3rd of the half. That one's an overthrow. That is on Brandon Young, and Anderson's got space. 35-30, 20, 10. Get that man some cotton candy. All the way to the Piccadilly Circus, a 73-yard pick six. It is 35-3. We have turned the football over 4 times on 5 possessions. What a nightmare. That was almost a 5th. That one should have been picked as well. 2nd and 10. When it rains, it pours. Young's rolling left, looking for somebody to get open. Fires to Black over the middle. Makes a beautiful looking catch on the post route. Right in the middle of the field, you see the numbers there. 5 catches for $119 for Lawrence Black in his introduction game. Young thinks about going right, decides to go left, has 45, goes out of bounds and saves himself the hit. Picks up a nice gain, pick up a 6, 2nd and 4. Young under center, looking, rolling left. We're going to fire deep to Diggs again. Brought in by Tremaine Diggs again. We're over 300 yards passing. We have 3 points. Young, shotgun, fires to the right as Buckles has 15. Almost gets stripped, but does go down at the 10-yard line. Pick up a 7, 2nd and 3. Young, option left, shows off the wheels and does it himself. Touchdown, Iowa State. Brandon Young gets his first touchdown as an Iowa State Cyclone. Hopefully it's the first of many. 35-10. Washington, the impact back, takes a lead. Handoff out of the shotgun, picks up 3, 2nd and 7. Direct snap to Washington this time, has midfield 45-40, tries to back juke and gets up across the 35 down to the 33-yard line. 6 carries, 65 yards for Washington. Gets stood up that time by Burgess, going to be pick up a nothing, 2nd and 10. Play action, LeFew going to hand it off to Washington instead. Going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and 10. LeFew under center. Looking, has time to throw. Where does he want to go? He fires it to Sims, who gets up across the 20-yard line. A little bit of contact as well. It's going to be defensive pass interference. Missouri is not too worried about that. I did mention Burgess before. He is our 1-star defensive tackle, and he is starting from day one. Washington takes the handoff, breaks a tackle, picks up another first down, having a great half here. LeFew, shotgun, fires to the right, caught by the tight end Coley again. Touchdown, Missouri. A lot of explosiveness here in the first half for the Tigers, 42-10. Young, rolling left, looking for someone to get open. He's going to fire to Black, who jumps up and makes a nice catch. That's going to get us down to our own 47. Young, shotgun, 35 seconds left in the half. He's going to roll left. He's under pressure. He fires a Steinball, and that one is going to be knocked away. 2nd and 10 to the 47. Young takes a shotgun snap. He's rolling right. He's looking. He's got Black if he wants him, and he makes another nice catch. 1st and 10 at the Missouri 27. We're going to hurry up here. I'm going to try to save our timeout. And we're going to spike this football. So you can see Lawrence Black is having a big impact already. Obviously, Brandon Young as well. This offense looks way more dynamic with him at quarterback. He's going to roll left, fire over the middle, finds Black in stride inside the 10-yard line. That puts him over 400 yards passing here in the first half. We're going to scramble up again. Can we spike this thing? Young's going to go ahead and do so, but there is only 7 seconds left in the half. So 2nd and goal at the 6. Young takes a snap, rolls left, looks for Dahl, and he throws him. So it's 3rd and goal. There's 4 seconds left. Keep it in mind. Young's rolling left. Somebody get open. And we run out of bounds. That was a bit of a brain fart on my end. I could blame the freshman quarterback, but really it was just me. I was like, oh, we got a second left. We don't. 431 yards in the first half. Only 10 points. That feels hard to do. Young, rolls directly into a sack. Both options left and right ran out, and all of a sudden it's 2nd and forever at our own 2. Missouri's bringing heat. Young's firing to Diggs on the right side, who makes a beautiful catch and gets us out of danger there. 2nd and 25 is a conversion. We now have 3 receivers over 100 yards receiving in this game. Young takes another sack. Probably needed to scramble out of that when you see the numbers from Missouri. Their havoc numbers are through the roof. Young, rolling left. He's looking for Black again, but he overthrows him. Would have been a tough throw if he would have hit him in stride, though that would have been nice. 3rd and 19. Young takes a snap, rolling left, tries to stay out of pressure, steps up a little bit, tries to get upfield, but that man again, Mr. Booker, puts another end to that play. 4th and 22, we're down by 32. What do we care? Young, we're rolling right. We're trying to pad the stats. We're firing to Black. Beautiful throw. Beautiful catch. We needed 22. We got 23. We'll take a first down after a false start. It's 1st and 15. Young, rolling right, firing deep to Diggs again. Just overthrows his man there. 20 for 34 for 466. 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. When we fire, that one's going to be dropped by Lawrence Black. So it's 3rd and forever. Can we pick up another one? Young hangs out in the pocket. Running out of time here. He's going to go ahead and try to throw this one away and is not able to do so. Booker gets his 4th sack of the game. 4th and 37. Punt doesn't do us any good. Let's try to go for it. We fire to Black. Makes a beautiful catch on the run. Gets up to midfield, but when you need 37, a 30-yard pass play isn't going to do it. Direct snap from Missouri. It's Washington who drags a defender up across the 35-yard line. He's averaging 9.2 yards a carry. Option LeFew. Hangs onto it, pitches to Washington, who's got acres of space, down to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, single back tight end left. Option right, LeFew pitches it beautifully to Washington. Touchdown, Missouri. Our freshman middle linebacker converted the defensive end, David Melton, is a little bit banged up on that play. It's another touchdown for Missouri. It is 52-10. We're going to go ahead and move forward to the 4th quarter. We are going to score one more touchdown in this game. It's Tremaine Diggs, 15-10-5, touchdown Iowa State. So we do get a touchdown here in the fourth quarter, down 32. So some of those passing numbers start to reflect a little bit better with a nice touchdown here that makes it 52-17. We're going to get one more here. So we're down 52-17. Young's going to roll right. He's going to find Lawrence Black, and Black is going to bring that in for his first touchdown at Iowa State. Outside of that, it was a blowout. 55-24, Missouri absolutely dominates this game from start to finish, literally from the opening kickoff. They took that one back. We turned the ball over 4 times on our first 5 possessions, so despite the fact that we have a very exciting, dynamic quarterback, the turnovers are a problem. Not a fun first quarter. It was basically 35-3 before we could blink. And that was it. We have played Missouri tougher with worse teams, but with that quarterback that they have, his ability to run, with an impact running back, their decision to go to the option basically destroyed us. So pretty tough game to take here to open the season. It doesn't get much easier. We're going to go through the stats here. We had 24 first downs of their 12, 647 yards, 668 through the air. Brandon Young set the Iowa State single game passing record in this game with 668. That will be a mark that will be incredibly tough to top. And he did it in a game that was never close. LeFew, 5 for 9, 214, 2 touchdowns. Washington, 13 carries, $126. Yeah, they were dominant. They had a guy with 2 interceptions. Yeah, LeFew was good. Pretty good player. They had 2 kick return touchdowns. Yeah, they were tough. Washington, 27-47, 668, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. All 3 of those picks in the first half. He did settle down. He also got sacked 7 times. A guy with 86 speed, you're not imagining getting sacked 7 times. But they were all over us. Missouri's defense was fast and ferocious. Like Tigers, kind of. That's crazy. So, really disappointing performance, honestly. I thought we were going to play them a little bit tougher. You do see the offensive numbers, Black and Diggs. Get used to it. This is the tandem right here. Black, Diggs, and Dahl's going to be involved as well, but it's going to be those 2 right up top that are going to see the football. They are our 2 best players on the offensive side of the ball in terms of skill position, and that's that. You can see this game, it was 21-0. It was 42-10 at half. Just not a lot of fun. It's not going to get easier because now we got to travel to Michigan, who's better than Missouri. And when we get that started, you're going to see this right here. Brandon Young, after 1 game, gets suspended, forged a signature on a progress report. We're like 2 weeks into the school year. What are we doing, man? He's got A discipline, and he's already suspended. Stone Johnson, our 2-star defensive end, got hurt on like the last meaningful play of the Missouri game, broke his jaw. He's out for 9 weeks. So if you don't see Stone Johnson, this guy that we talked up all offseason video, that's why. He's not coming back until UCF, which is, I believe, is Game 9 or Game 10. So we're going to go back to the Colby Paul experience along with David Melton. We're not going to have the defensive end pairing that we wanted. We're already taking shots on defense. We're already taking shots on offense. And now we got to go to the big house and face a number 5 team in the country. One of the guys they're going to highlight in this game is Ryan Douglas. We're going to see him early and often. He's a cornerback. He's a 98 overall cornerback from Montanus, Texas. If that sounds familiar, he was one of our ace targets when we really had SMU rolling. We needed a corner. He was the number 1 corner in the country. We thought we had him, and then on the last week, he decided to go to Michigan over us, despite the fact that we were in the lead for his services. He's been excellent. He's got 99 speed. He did sit a year, but he is going to be their main playmaker on defense. So not only are we coming in here shorthanded, we're going to give up a touchdown to Mr. Weiser, who's another guy that we recruited. Right off the bat, Michigan scores on the very first play. So we didn't give up the kickoff return this time. We just gave it up on offense. Now we got Will Rogers. So Will Rogers, again, can't move. We know the story with Will. He's got a great arm, but when things go bad quickly. And we really have to kind of change how we play football. We do have to change how we play football with Will Rogers at quarterback. He's going to fire to Lawrence Black here, pick up a nice first down, so Iowa State is moving the football. We are at midfield. Double corner blitz. Rogers going to throw to the right. That one's in a double coverage, and that one's going to fall incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 at midfield. Rogers rolling left, looking for somebody to come clear. He's going to lob this one up to Diggs, who in triple coverage makes a really nice catch. Nice job by Tremaine. After a false start, it's 1st and 15. Rogers rolling left and takes a sack. Mr. Allen, another corner, comes on the corner blitz, and that's a loss of 8. So it's 2nd and 13. Rogers looking, going to fire short to Buckles, who goes absolutely nowhere. That play is totally diagnosed. 3rd and 24. Rogers, shotgun, rolling left, no protection, nothing but maize and blue in the middle of the field there. 4th and 24. We're already kind of on tilt. Will Rogers, can he complete a pass? No. Incomplete. I'm not sure what was going on there. Michigan's going to take over. Play action. Moore's the quarterback. That one's intercepted. Devin Essex, all 6'5" of them jumping up in the air, comes out of nowhere and picks off that pass. That one is a no-fly zone. He can't throw it. Try to throw it above his head. Again, 6'5", 213 with great jumping ability. We get the football right back. Rogers rolling left, throwing, intercepted. It's Ryan Douglas. 30, breaks a tackle, 10-5. Piccadilly Circus. Ryan Douglas, the 98 overall corner from Montanus, makes us pay. A kid that Arthur Kennedy recruited when we were at SMU, a kid that he couldn't land, and a kid that's making us pay here in Ann Arbor. 14-0 Michigan, and we're only halfway through the first quarter. Rogers rolling left, looking for somebody to get open. He's going back to Black. That one's deflected and nearly intercepted. Going to be 2nd and 10 at our own 45. Rogers takes the snap under center, going to fire to the left, and that one's going to be dropped by Tremaine Diggs. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Rogers lifts the leg, takes the snap, rolls left, fires over the middle to Larry Black, and that one is going to be deflected away. 4th and 10. Again, what have we got to lose? Another corner blitz, a fire to the left. That one's caught by Steinbaugh, but not near the marker. And that one is going to be another turnover on downs. I-form tight end right. It's the running back Little. Drags Townsend forward, and he is near first down. Double tight, single back. Moore going to hand off to Little off the left side, and he's got space. 20-10, and is brought down by Essex at the 5-yard line. Michigan is in control. I formation, tight end left. They fire to the right. It's Wilson, the fullback, and it's a touchdown for the Maize and Blue. Another 21-0 first quarter deficit for Iowa State. Rogers rolls left. That ball's going absolutely nowhere. It's 2nd and 10. You can feel the offense just completely stall out here with Rogers at quarterback. We have no ability to get the ball to our playmakers. 3rd and long. Rogers rolling right, has Black. That's a beautiful throw and a beautiful catch. We needed Black to come up with something, and we got it. 1st and 10 at our own 48. Rogers looking, going to fire to the left. That one is once again dropped by Tremaine Diggs. Last play of the quarter. Rogers firing to the left side. That one also dropped. And that brings us to the second quarter. 21-0 Wolverines here in the first quarter. Does not look like an upset is coming to fruition unless something changes quickly. Rogers fires deep, has Tremaine Diggs, comes up with that one on 3rd down. It's a huge play down to the Michigan 8-yard line. Rogers fires to the left. That one also caught by Tremaine. He's getting involved here. It's going to be 2nd and goal at the 1. Rogers looking, rolling left. He fires, and he's got Ben Dahl, his 21st career touchdown, an Iowa State record. Ben Dahl comes up with the goods here. Great job by Rogers to start, and he finds his man. 21-7. So we kick this football off. It's going to be Hamilton. He's going right up the gut, makes a guy miss. There's nobody left. Midfield, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, house call. Touchdown, Michigan. Our third kickoff return conceded here in 6 quarters? Pretty bad. 28-7 Michigan here. Rogers rolling left, looking right at his goal line, and makes a nice throw to Tremaine Diggs, who's having a pretty decent start after a couple of bad drops early on. Rogers under center, rolls left, gets his man picked up. Steinbaugh across 35, and he's going to be right next to the sticks. It's going to be 2nd and inches. Rogers, shotgun, looking, rolling right. He's looking deep down the field for Ben Dahl again. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. We got Dahl on a linebacker, and we got 6 points. Ben Dahl has got 2 touchdowns here in the first half. So people thought he might be moving down the depth chart with the infusion of a little bit more talent. But Ben Dahl's still here, and he's still making plays. So it's 28-14, trying to claw our way back into this one. We go counter to Little. Little's not going to get much there. 2nd and 9. More handoff to Little. Again, not much there. Michael Turner on the tackle. Going to bring up 3rd down. Can we get off the field? Moore throws. He gets Little out of the backfield, across midfield, and that's a fresh set of downs. Double tight, single back, Little. Look at the explosiveness. Look at this team speed. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. He was around and beyond the secondary before they could even react. That is a level of explosiveness that we simply do not have. 35-14, that one is fired and nearly intercepted by Ryan Douglas. 2nd and 10. Rodgers rolling right, looking for somebody to get open. It's getting desperate towards the boundary, and he fires that one out of bounds. 3rd and 10 at our own 20. 2:28 to go in the first half. Rodgers looking for somebody to get open. He's going to fire down the field to Diggs, and that one should have been intercepted. It was almost caught, but it should have been picked. So we punt the football away. Direct snap to Little. Little tries to make a move, but Ricardo Silva makes a nice tackle. Only a pickup of 1. I-form, tight end right, play action. Moore looking, throws to the left. Nearly intercepted by L.A. Augusta, but it is dropped. Single back, tight end left. 3rd and 9. Moore looking, throwing left. That one's going to be caught by Weiser. Augusta was there to make a play. Simply didn't do it. I-form, tight end left. Option, fake the handoff, cut up field. This quarterback is not fast, and he's got 20, 15, and drags a defender down to the 10. John Arnold, the linebacker, he's banged up on the play. He's going to be out for a little bit. I-form, tight end left. It's Little, has 5, breaks a tackle, and scoots into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines, 42-14 here in the first half. Another 40-burger put on us in the first half to start this season. We get Buckles out of the backfield. He gets down to the Michigan 30-yard line. Minute 11 and counting to go. Rodgers, shotgun, rolling right. I think he rolled directly into a sack. He did. 2nd and 20. Just another sack given up here. It's rough going. Rough sledding. 2nd and 20. Rodgers, shotgun, stays in the pocket. He probably should have moved far to the right. Incomplete hit as he throws. 3rd and 20. They bring heat. Rodgers going to throw over the middle. Has Black on the run. Good looking throw and catch there. They're going to give him the spot, and they're going to give him a first down. So we stop the clock. We're going to see if we can get points before half. Rodgers throws to the left. He's got Steinbaugh. Steinbaugh has another first down. We're across midfield. We take another timeout. Rodgers rolling right out of shotgun, dropping deep, going to Larry Black. Lawrence comes up with the catch across the 30-yard line. We're going to hurry up here and try to spike the ball, save some time, and see if we can get a couple shots of the end zone. So Lawrence Black is coming up good, and Will Rodgers is having a decent end to this half here. You can see the passing numbers. He's getting close to 300. Rodgers rolling left, looking for somebody to get open. He's going to fire to Black in the end zone. Man, that hit him right in the hands. Incomplete. 3rd and 10, 8 seconds to go. Rodgers under center, fires. Steinbaugh has 25, goes out of bounds near the 20. So we are going to settle up here. It's a 38-yard field goal. The kick is up from Reed, and it pushes right. No good. So we missed the field goal. That looked like a gimme, and it just did not give. 42-14 Michigan. We're down by 28 at halftime. Last week we were down by 32. So I guess that's improvement. Rodgers looking. He's going to throw deep down the field to get this half started, and he's got Lawrence Black. Big-time play down the center of the field, and we're right back in field goal range down to the Michigan 31. Rodgers firing right. He's got Black, but he cannot hang on to it. Pretty vicious hit there. That ball was a little bit behind him. 2nd and 10. We hand off to Clark just to give him a change of pace. Only picks up 1. So it's 3rd and 9. Rodgers looking, rolling left, looking for Black to get open. Can he do it? He can, but he can't hang on to it. Another solid hit here. So 47-yard field goal. Can Reed redeem himself? The kick is up, and the kick is good. Good-looking kick from Trey Reed. It is 42-17. I-form. They're going to hand the football off to Brantley, the fullback. He gets a nice-looking gain there. It's going to be a gain of 7. Double tight, single back. Little off the right side, breaks another tackle, spins, and man, oh man. 30, 20, 10, 5, high, steppin'. Touchdown, Michigan. David Melton injured on this one again. It's 49-17. We're back down by 32. Man, just put us out of our misery. Can we get our quarterback back? I think I'm ready for conference play. 2nd and 2. Man coverage. Rodgers fires to the right. It's to Buckles, who gets absolutely nothing. The strong safety's 8th tackle of the game. 3rd and 3. We fire short to Black, who's not able to hang on to that one. Would have been a tough catch. 4th and 3. We're going to run the exact same play. Catch it. No. Intercepted. Linebacker reads it. Man, get him some cotton candy as well. Him and Douglas are having a great time. The starting center gets banged up on that one as well. Alan Jack, hopefully he's okay. Justin Stewart will replace him. 56-17, Michigan's going to score one more time in the third quarter. 63-17, that's your ball game. That's not a lot of fun. Not a lot. 2 games are not a lot of fun. We got absolutely torn to pieces in those 2 games. Again, losing Brandon Young for the game suspended, having to play another game with Will Rogers. And again, the arm talent's there. And he has been unfairly thrust into some bad positions here, especially last year. And then this year, his one start is Michigan. It's not good for him. It's not good for the program. It's not fun to get beat down like this, and especially to take injuries as well to Lou Stone Jackson for the majority of the season. Really not a lot of fun, these 2 games here. And pretty inauspicious start. We're going to go through the stats here. They only had 9 first downs. They only ran 19 plays and scored 63 points. For those doing the math at home, yes, that's more than 3 points every time Michigan ran an offensive play. Rough. So we turned the ball over 3 more times. Moore was nearly perfect. 5 for 7 for $120, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception by Devin Essex. It was probably the highlight of the game. Their running back had 10 carries for 186 yards and 4 touchdowns. We tackled him 6 times. Great. He scored 4. Not awesome. So, pretty rough game all around. Again, Will Rogers, I love him. Thanks for coming here. But it is so clear after these first 2 games that this is Brandon Young's team. Just because, a level of dynamism that we just do not have. 86 speed for Brandon Young. He's one of our 3 or 4 fastest players, period. We just simply do not have that level of dynamism. When Will Rogers is the quarterback, we look very stale at times. So unless we play perfect, it's tough. It's real tough. So it's a tough one here. We're going to get conference play started. It's going to be Tulane next. I hope you enjoy that one. Brandon Young will be back. We'll see you next time. Take care.